what's going on, guys? Buzz here, and here to do a match review for Inter 3, Genoa 0. A game where, if you look at the stats, it seems like it was a dominant performance. But if you watch the game, it was a pretty good game. We did have a lot of shots on target, but magically, one of those things where we couldn't find our finishing boots. Lukaku ends up scoring a goal early on, which he actually leads second place in the Campeonato race for the Golden Boot, with Cristiano Ronaldo only one goal ahead of him, 18 goals in 24 Serie A games so far, so that's a pretty good stat, as well as he picks up an assist. And two former Manchester United players also end up scoring, which is funny enough, but we do continue our winning ways as we still lead 4 points at the moment, with Milan having beaten AS Roma 2-1 earlier. In this game, wow, where to begin? Same lineup as we had against Milan, although Matteo Darmian comes in for Hakimi. Eriksen starts again, and I think Perisic ends up playing on the left. Right before I could even get my stream started, because I actually was a little bit late by 5 minutes to the game, we already one up ahead, which Lukaku ends up scoring in the first minute through an assist from Lautaro Martinez, and he shoots it across goal, and Perrin doesn't do much to save it, or can't save it in time. But we do lead 1-0 in the first 30 seconds of the game, which is pretty funny, because that would be the fastest goal of the season if Rafael Leao hadn't gotten it before with 26 seconds to go. Now, we start off pretty strong, get a goal within the first 30 seconds, and it's looking pretty good. We start to create multiple chance after chance. There's fantastic link-up play between our little attacking players, between Lautaro, Lukaku, Eriksen, and Ivan Perisic. A lot of 1-2s around the box, a lot of shots from outside the box, a lot of quick, sneaky little chips from inside the box from Matteo Darmian. Even has a couple attempts on goal. Nicolai Barella has one, which hits the post from outside the box. Lukaku and Lautaro have a few chances. Wow, like literally 23 attempts for the full total game. We had 23 attempts, but in the first half alone, we had 13 attempts to, I think, Genoa's 1. But this I think you can actually see the teams fully gelling together, with two individual pieces finally clicking. Christian Eriksen playing the left central mid role, and Ivan Perisic being able to utilize the left wing back position as well. Anytime we got the ball and we're able to turn over and go into the final third, you could see actually a lot of Inter players opening up a lot more space and being a lot more available. As soon as the pass is played, multiple players are looking to get open and to get into an open position. As well as with Antonio Conte's 3-5-2, you know he likes to have his center backs try and do quick overlapping runs while the wingers cut in, or the left wing backs try to cut in. Or they'll either just stay back but on the edge of the box looking to try and create something. Bastoni did have a chance where he tried crossing it in, but it ended up going out for a corner. But for this one, you could actually tell we're a lot more dangerous going forward. In the first half, we had 13 attempts alone on goal, which honestly and truthfully, similar to the Juventus game where Lautaro missed a few chances, this is one of those things where it's like we're creating so many chances, we're having so many shots at the box, or so many shots at Genoa's goal, yet it's just not going to the back of the net. And this looks like one of those games where, okay, these chances we're not finishing away might come back to bite us in the second half. And it seemed a bit like that until the second half started, which actually Genoa ended up having to switch. They had to change their formation to a back three to contain Lautaro, Lukaku, Barella, Eriksen, and Ivan Perisic. Because literally we were doing 1-2s. We were able to find people out in open space. We were able to, the amount of times that our players are able to get into the box and even get a good shot on goal, I literally lost count of. Because it's ridiculous how easily we were able to just get into the bypass or midfield, bypass or defense, and have a few quick one-on-one chances against Perrin, Genoa's goalkeeper. That literally Genoa in the second half literally took off Strutzman. Look at the lineup, and literally switched to a back three, which did do a bit of nullifying our attack for a bit. Not really our attack, but nullifying Lukaku and Lautaro when they're trying to link up. But literally Genoa's backline was on fire. That they literally said, you know what, we're gonna have to double up on these guys, and it did work for a bit, but we ended up breaking through anyways. Matteo Darmian ends up scoring the second goal in the second half, which is basically assisted by Lukaku, which is a good finish from Matteo Darmian. You can see the wingbacks just cutting in, being able to have more of a threat, especially with the way that Genoa was doubling up on Lukaku and Lautaro. Because you give Lukaku space, he's going to use his pace and power. You give Lautaro space and time, he's going to do something. And Eriksen as well, being able to find a couple good passes for Lukaku. And then Alexis Sanchez ends up scoring our third goal after just coming on as a substitute. Right off of a deflected shot from Lukaku, which I thought had gone in, which if it had gone in would have been a really nice one, just straight off the first touch. Deflected shot, ends up going, Sanchez ends up heading it in. It's being checked by VAR for potential offsides, but it's given 3-0. But this one, again, game if you watched, you would be like having a heart attack for a minute, because you're just like, man. Because there was a bit of play where, a few moments where Inter did get a bit sloppy. There were a few times where we tried pressing out the back, or playing out of the back like we usually do, where Genoa started to swarm our players and just cut off any passing attempt for a minute. As well as the fact, in the second half, Genoa did get a few good chances to try and push forward into our final third, and had our defense looking a bit ragged. We got a bit sloppy in certain parts where passing was just, where it's like you could tell players are starting to drop off slowly, but a change was made, and Conte did make changes and that ended up helping and revitalizing the team for us to go on and score 2 more goals near the end of the match. It's 69th minute and the 77th minute, I think. 69th minute was Matteo Darmian, 77th minute was Sanchez. So it's a good game to take forward. Again, just take it step by step, game by game. Nothing's squared and done yet. We still have many games to go, actually. But yeah, we still currently sit first, 4 points above Milan, and we take on Parma this Thursday. I don't know whatever the lineup will be for that. I know the game after that, after Parma, is Atalanta on Monday, which Atalanta will be a very good test because we drew them 1-1 earlier in the season, so hopefully we can get some good revenge there. As well as against Parma, too, with the way Gervinho always turns into prime Ronaldinho. Prime Ronaldinho on the left wing against us. But, it's a good match for us, 3-0. Actually, my score prediction for this was 4-0, but we were just off by 1. I was hoping we'd get another one, which chances from Eriksen and Lautaro and Ivan Perisic just didn't work in the final dying minutes of the match. But let me know, what did you guys think of the match? What did you guys think of the missed chances that were had? I thought we should have buried this in the first half alone. And again, I just get flashbacks to the Juventus game when Lautaro missed a few chances. Although, that's going to happen. Your strikers are never going to finish all the chances they get. But still, it's just one of those things where it's like, ooh, those missed chances can come back. And the opposition can come back and just It'll make you basically pay. But yeah, give me your thoughts down below. What did you think of the match? Who's your man of the match? Will Lukaku end up getting the Golden Boot for this season? Because currently he's on 18 goals in 24 games. He's only beat by 1 goal by Cristiano at 19. We still have many more games to play. Let me know what you think there. Well, how would you line up against Parma? What's your score predictions for Parma as well? I'm going to go with 3-1 Inter against Parma on Thursday. But I'll be able to give you guys a match review for that. I'm looking forward to that game to see how we line up, see how that game's played as well. Hopefully we can do better than we did in the first half of the season and continue to keep moving on. Yeah, so that's it. I'm Buzz. This has been a match reaction, or a match review of Inter 3, Genoa 0. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to share the video. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you guys when we play Parma on Thursday. Ciao.